parkrun. Let's go. So this video is brought to you by Insta360. Now you might have seen quite a few YouTubers using these cameras they have on their head or on their chest to film POV sort of moments from races or training, and this is predominantly filmed by an Insta360. Now I recently upgraded from the Insta360 Go 2 to the Insta360 Go 3, which is this one here. The main issue I had with the Go 2 was the fact you couldn't preview yourself whilst filming. As a content creator, I wanted to make sure that the angle I was filming was good, and they've made the perfect change for me in the Go 3, which is this flippable screen. So whilst you're filming, you click the top button, it automatically begins filming, and then you can see yourself on the screen when it comes up. Now, I think capturing some moments whilst you're running or whilst you're training is super important, and that's one of the reasons I document my training on YouTube, is to look back and to show family members across the world what I'm kind of getting up to. So I gave my Go 2 to a really good friend of mine, Aaron, so that he can start filming some of his training and racing, so that he's got memories to look back on in the future. And that's one of the main reasons I use an Insta360 Go 2, is to make sure that I'm always filming the content that I want to look back on in the future. And also it's great for you guys in terms you can see race day footage, because the camera is so small that this can fit in my shorts, it can go on my hat, it can go around my neck. So like the Great North Run last year, where I went past Stephen Scullion, we'll ignore the fact that he was doing a session instead of a race. So to get a little bit of clout, obviously I got my camera out just to film Stephen Scullion as I went past. Clout chasing, shame on me. Without the Insta360, I wouldn't be able to do that, because carrying normal action cameras is just way too heavy, especially around a half marathon. Even if it's a couple 100 grams, that could weigh me down. And that's what we're arguing with shoes, right? We want the lightest shoe. I want the lightest camera when I'm trying to film race day footage. No, so I would seriously consider checking out Insta360. The Go 3 specifically, if you want to start filming some of your content or just capturing some moments that you can look back on in the future. But without further ado, let's get back to the video. So, welcome back to another video. In today's video, my watch has royally pissed me off. My Coros Apex 2 predicts that for 5k right now I'll run 18:42, and long story short, I'm going to put that to the test. So I've come down to Whitstable Parkrun to obliterate that, or at least try to, or get royally humbled. So yeah, let's give it a go. 18:42 could be a painful one. 5 weeks back running after 5 months off. So let's see how much fitness I've got left. Now obviously 18:42 is by no stretch slouching. You'd be pretty chuffed with 18:42, wouldn't you, Grace? Yeah. Yeah, you'd love that. So absolutely no shame with the time. Just, I don't know, I feel like it's not a fair reflection of my fitness. I feel like even though I've only done 5 weeks back, I can run quicker than that. So basically just want to prove it to myself and my watch that I can run a bit quicker than that, but it could also go horrifically wrong. And if I run slower, the confidence might be on the floor come the end of it. So we'll see what we can do. So Whitstable Parkrun is a 2-lap course. It's fairly self-explanatory. Half on kind of the promenade and then half on grass. So it's not the quickest course in the world, but it's by no means a slow one. So yeah, not one for PBs, but also not one for setting BWs, I guess. Grace, give us a wave. Grace, give us a wave. So, 18:42 breaks down at roughly 3:44 per kilometre. So that's the aim for today. I do want to empty the tank and just see what I've got. but obviously staying injury free is the main priority. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, anything sub 3:44 is ahead of pace and a win in my mind. So yeah, let's let's see where the fitness is at. Yeah, it should be fun.
3, 2, 1, go!
Fitness test of parkrun. Let's go. $3.16 that K. Digging in. So just doing a cool down with Dad. Dad's got a bit of a meniscus problem at the moment, so he's having to poodle round. Just in too much pain, aren't you?
Definitely. 6, 7 out of 10.
So Dad's got to have an operation on his knee. But in the end, finishing time, obviously pending the official Whitstable result, around 17 flat. So I absolutely annihilated my goal of 18:42. So nice to know that I know my fitness level pretty well. So yeah, gonna do a cool down with Dad, and small white chocolate ice whipped latte, please, and a small tropical mango bubble frappe, please. So back from parkrun, it's now time for me to go to work, unfortunately. But fortunately, I'm already at work. This is my little clinic room that I've got at home, with my bed, sofa for patients to come in and tell me about their aches, pains, injuries, etc. As I previously mentioned, it's called Rejuvenate Health Hub. So you can head to the website if you live locally and you need some osteopathic help with injuries or rehab or aches and pains or whatever. Give me a bell and I'll do what I can to help. But anyway, I should probably shower first because I'm a little bit sweaty off that park run. So yeah. So there we go. Let's treat some patients. Rejuvenate Health Hub. Respect the badge. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Come to Rejuvenate Health Hub for all your injuries. Oh no, I've dislocated his jaw. I've dislocated his jaw. Oh no, oh no! What was happening? It's okay, we fixed him. He's all good. So today is now Sunday. Yesterday was a great day of parkrun in the morning, seeing some patients in the afternoon, and then going to the cinema with my girlfriend in the evening to watch It Ends With Us, which is pretty thought-provoking film. 17:01 on the official results for my 5k fitness tester comparing what I could run to what my watch predicted I could run. And to be honest with you, I'm absolutely chuffed with 17:01. I didn't expect that I would run that quick, and I didn't expect it to feel as comfortable as it did for as long as it did, if that makes sense. The main weakness for me was the final 500 meters, which I guess is just, you know, fitness and conditioning and training. But for 4.5k of Whitstable Parkrun, I felt really comfortable. Thought I might have gone off too quick, but ended up holding it pretty well. So all in all, it was a really great little confidence boost. So today is Sunday. Sundays are rest days for me at the moment, just the way it works out with me and work and seeing family and seeing my girlfriend, etc. So it just works out best for me to rest on a Sunday. But it also marks the end of 6 weeks back into running. I'm now up to 74 kilometers, which I think is about 46 miles for this week. It's a weekly mileage that I'm happy with, but I also think it's a weekly mileage that I'm well capable of doing at the moment. Every run is feeling easy or feeling good in the correct zone, if that makes sense. Like, easy runs aren't feeling like an absolute slog, because I'm keeping everything to the right paces, which is not something I've done too much in the past. I do tend to go a little bit too quick on easy runs, etc. So yeah, at the moment I feel like I'm in a really good place with my running. I'm making all the smart decisions, doing all the smart things, such as taking my easy runs as easy runs. So if that means I'm running 5:15 per kilometre, then that's what I'm doing. Whereas in the past I had it in my head that every easy run had to be 4:20 per kilometre or 7-minute miling, which is just not the case. Running isn't copy and paste for everyone. Everyone has different paces that they should run, and I'm really listening to the body and doing the right thing. So overall, 3:25 per kilometre on average for that park run. And yeah, it just marks a really good kind of benchmark for where my fitness is at and where my fitness can go to in the near future, hopefully. So while I was nearing the end of the degree, I'll be honest, the passion for running just wasn't there, even though I had been out for so long. Just didn't really feel the need or desire to come back. But 6 weeks in, I am as motivated and as eager to run as I've ever been. The passion is in full flow. Hopefully this marks the start of a long and sensible kind of running block. A few years of, hopefully, serious injury free. Because running is full of niggles and aches and pains. If we didn't run through niggles or stopped at every single time we got a little bit of pain, we'd never run. But I don't really want to be facing any serious injuries again, such as a stress fracture. And that's something I plan on getting into in a future video, about what mistakes I made that led to me getting a stress fracture, because there was definitely some identifiable mistakes I made. So yeah, training a lot more sensibly, living a more sensible life outside of my training as well, which is hopefully gonna, I don't know, lay the foundations for a much more healthy and successful relationship with running, training, eating, everything. So anyway, I'm super chuffed with how the parkrun went, the 5k tester, 17 flat. Maybe I'm not as far away from full fitness as I thought. Still a long way to go, but it's a step in the right direction. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, share with your running buddies, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.